Alright, welcome back. By popular demand, I'm going to walk you through how to play Powers That Be. It's an original tune in the tapping styles of, say, Annie McKee or Khaki King, or that other guy whose name I can never remember, who was really the original player of this kind of style. He started doing this stuff like 20 years ago. Anyway, I'll show you the opening riff. It goes like this. So, for the first part, I want you to get the percussion part just like on the body of your guitar or on a table. What it is Did I do that right? So, with this hand, I'm doing, that's it, and I'm filling in, just kind of dropping my fingers on it like that between them. So one more time. So you can just do that on the table. Okay, so you want to, I like to sort of pinch it like this. I've seen people saying that they like, when they're doing it, they like to anchor their hand like that. There's really no right way to do this because it's a pretty new sort of style of playing. It doesn't have a classic knowledge behind it. So I like to sort of just drop my thumb on the top because we're just doing power chords. So hit that 5th fret right there. I'd pretty much just pinch 2 strings. You can do 3 if you want. I really just do 2. And with this hand, what you're going to do a lot of is the harmonics. So the quicker you sort of tap your harmonic and take it off, the more likely you're going to have a clean ring. It's really not something you have to hit very hard. You just got to make sure you get it clean and get it right off, and you're hitting right on the fret itself. So you're sort of pinching your string between your fret and your finger and like getting it off as soon as you can. It's just a harmonic, like any other harmonic. And I mostly am doing 2 harmonics at a time, so I'm doing them with both fingers. Sometimes I flatten my index finger and get 2 strings at once. That was a better example right there. But for the most part, if you can, you want to use both fingers. So that riff is, that's hitting your B and your G harmonic at that 12th fret, and then dropping it up to your G and your D. So the whole thing, you do the same thing again, same pattern, only this time you want to pinch just your lowest D with your index finger at the 10th fret and slide it up to your 12th fret. So one more time. That's not right. Right, that was right. I have it all in such a pattern that it's hard to sort of separate the parts because it's just like second nature at this point. So after you pinch, slide up to the 10th, do another harmonic, let that one sort of ring right there, grab it at the 7th fret, and get these harmonics up here on the 7th fret. I like to get as high as I can. Same as the first one again. And then right there onto that 3rd fret, and then slide it down, and then you're into the second part right there. So the second part is much less harmonics and much less percussion, and mostly just tapping, just old school tapping. It's you're gonna tap with this hand, and we'll just do this hand for right now. It's gonna be on the 9th fret on your G string to your 8th fret on your B string, and then the second time start there again, but this time go all the way up to your 7th fret of your E string. So in this hand, you want to hammer those like ghost hammer those chords, but you also want to make sure you're pulling off the chords too. So oh yeah, so after doing, you're gonna do just 2 on the 7th fret. Sometimes I like to switch it up, do 2. And a lot of the time when I come up here, I like to do a little pull off. So, and sometimes I just like to do the harmonic. I sort of have a pattern for it, but I also switch it up because I'm bored. So the whole thing is and then so this one that's going, you're going to take that and make a C, and you're going to start ghost hammering C's and pulling them off like that. In this hand you're going to start doing hammers, but doing them 2 at a time. So you're still making the same shape right here, and sliding that up. So that goes from the 9th and 8th frets to the 11th and 10th frets. I'm doing some harmonics, doing the same thing, and then back to both of them being on the 7th fret. Really don't know what else to tell you. If you really want to learn it, come in for a lesson and I will walk you through the whole thing with a lot more detail. Otherwise, have fun, give it a shot, and thanks for coming by.